Hi, I'm Rachel McKay. I'm an industrial and systems engineer for Lululemon distribution and supply chain operations. Been here for 3 years, and you're about to get a sneak peek into Lululemon, who we are, what we do, our brand and culture, and distribution operations. In the video, you'll see how SDI provided individualized solutions to our business needs, created more storage capacity, implemented conveyance and automation, all while keeping operational costs down for Lululemon. This was one of the most complicated projects I have been a part of to date. Our building here in Sumner was unique in a sense that we had to maintain normal business operations as we were tearing down the old layout and installing the new. We had multiple phases of construction in our facility. We had to strategically move our product from old racking into the new racking just so SDI could tear down the next section and start the next phase of installation. Before partnering with SDI, our business was experiencing considerable amount of growth year over year. Our collective is now global, yet our distribution centers were operating with manual processes, legacy JDA systems, and our inventory holding capacity within each facility was not sufficient. We needed to expand our supply chain network and redesign any current systems processes we had in place to drive efficiency and lower cost. In the video, you'll see how SDI provided individualized solutions to meet our business needs, created more storage capacity, implemented conveyance and automation, all while keeping operational costs down. This was one of the most complicated projects I've been a part of to date. Our building here in Sumner was unique in that we had to maintain normal business operations as we were tearing down the old layout and installing the new. We had multiple phases of construction in our facility during normal operations. We had to strategically move our product from old racking into new racking just so SDI could tear down the next section and start the next phase of installation. We had multiple teams and contractors working in the same space. We worked very closely with their construction crew, and it was a daily effort to stay synchronized in terms of project plan, timelines, deliverables, and removing constraints. But SDI was a great partner along the way, and we were able to execute on time with no known impact to our guests.
Hi, I'm Ron Greeno. I'm the e-commerce manager. I've worked with SDI since we first announced the project almost 2 years ago. At the very onset, they were amazing with how they assisted in us determining our power requirements. We were essentially gutting the building and starting from scratch, and both their engineers were of great assistance in helping us determine our power requirements and what modifications we could and could not do. So I was very impressed from the very beginning. Our e-commerce platform took shape, and as we integrated that with our auto bagger, we were able to increase our production on single order processing we were doing about 120 to 130 in our old system, and now we currently are bagging up to 350 single orders per hour with the new integration that SDI assisted us with. I've been very happy with the engineering support. Anytime there's been any type of issue, they've been on site immediately and always willing to go the extra mile for us. Actually going through the reconstruction of the building, the SDI team was on site for upwards of, I think, 7 to 9 weeks, and we did the whole building in phases. It's almost like living in your house while you're remodeling the whole thing. And they were doing it section by section and working with us hand in hand, doing a section at a time, and then we would relocate to another section of the building. And I was always really impressed with how on time they were, and then how quickly they were going through, and how easy they worked with us. I've really only worked for 3 companies in my entire life. I did 20 years with the U.S. Army, and then I did 10 years with another major retailer. And then I've been with Lululemon now for 3 years, and that whole progression of where I ended up in a company where they care as much about the human element and the people as they do being efficient. We do a lot of celebration with hugs and high fives, and we try to balance that with being operationally efficient. I've never been in a company where they care so much about how people live their lives and how successful they are as people, not just as employees. And it's just really, really refreshing to come every day and be in an environment where people genuinely care about how you live your life and how they can make your life better. So it's amazing.
Lululemon will continue to elevate the world from mediocrity to greatness, just as our vision statement says. Thanks for letting us share our story.